Hey, John here. Here's a lick of the day, number 88. It's an Yngwie style shred lick, and as usual you can find a link to the tabs in the description below or by clicking right here on the screen. I'm gonna play it once slowly and then break it down. We start here on the 17th fret of the high E string. Alright, so this one is based on the A natural minor scale, and we have some A harmonic minor scale towards the end as well. I know this guitar might not be ideal because you can't see the fret markers. Here's the 12th fret though, and I do think you should know the A natural minor scale on a single string. So if that's a problem, you can always go and check out the tab, but I'm going to show it here from the 5th fret. And hopefully you can remember it. So it's basically going to be 5, 7, 8, then we have 10, 12, 13, and then we have 15, 17, and then once you get up to 17, same note as 5th fret, so you continue on with 19 and 20. And the sequence we're going to use here is this type of sequence. So basically groups of 4. But we do that on each set of 3 notes. So if we number the notes from left to right, 1, 2, 3, and I'm on 17, 19, 20 here, the sequence will go 1, 3, 2, 1. So that's the notes and not the fingers. And then we just move down to the next set of 3 notes and repeat the same thing. So 1, 3, 2, 1, next set of 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, next set of 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, and so on. We do that all the way down until we end up here again, so 1 octave lower. And from there we're going to add some diminished arpeggios, which are really simple to remember at least, because it's the same shape, you just move it up to wherever your pink is, that's where your index finger is going to be. So then we add a few more notes here as well. So we got 7, 4, 6, 7. The way that I picked this, the initial one will be a downstroke. So we go down, pull up, down, down, down. Move it up, same shape, just 3 frets up. And that's going to be an upstroke instead. So we're coming from down, pull off, up, down, 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 up, pull off, up, down, 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 and continue on to the next shape, and the next one, and then finally we're going to go down this A minor 9th arpeggio. So we have 17, 12, 13, 12, 14, 14, 15, 14, 12. So that's basically just an A minor arpeggio with the added 9th or the 2nd note of the scale. The way that I picked that one is like this. We come from the diminished arpeggio right before. So we have up, pull off, up, down, down, down. And then we got up, pull off, up, pull off, up, down, up. So a lot of upstrokes here. Just make sure to get the rest stroke though. So if you look at it here, it'll make it way easier. So especially these 3, you want to make sure those are rest strokes. First 2 here, you get away with a bit of a bigger movement, but even there you should actually try to do the rest stroke. So I could definitely have done that better as well. But when you practice it slowly, make sure you go. You'll find that it's way easier for the right hand, because if you're on the string, you generally can't miss it, even though I've seen that happen as well. And I've done that myself, but more often than not, you will actually hit the string. So try that out. So again, from the beginning. Right, so practice-wise here, not much to say more than work on this sequence a lot. It's like the quintessential Yngwie sequence. So that's a good one to learn. And do that on all the strings. And continue on like that. Not at that speed, of course. I never practice at that tempo. That's something I do when when I've done my practice. Whether that's very slow with fast transitions or if I've been doing some speed burst stuff. But as far as playing long things really quickly, that's not really practicing for me, because that means that if I can do that, I shouldn't need to practice it more, if that makes sense. So I would not advise you sitting around, more than for fun, but I think it's way easier that you get hurt when you do that. If you sit and try to push it like that for hours and hours, I think you're way more likely to get some issues with your hands. So keep that in mind. For the sweep stuff, again, this is a very good pattern because it's very easy to remember. But you can also do this one chromatically. So you can just go. And again, do it slower than I did here, so you can avoid that string ringing that I just got. And also you can do it more than once in each position. So maybe 2 to 4 times. You just go. And this one makes people nervous, so practice with a low volume. It just gets more intense as you go up the fretboard. And then for the last bit here, again, move that up and down chromatically as well. This one sounds pretty good, so it's way less annoying to work on. But as always, find the trouble spots and work more on those than the parts that you actually can play well. So that's just a general advice, but it's so easy to skip that, and then you sit there and play the things that you're really good at a lot, because that feels good, but then you won't progress as quickly as you could if you focus on the bad stuff. So that's a really important thing that I wish I knew way back in the day, because I would have progressed much faster then, instead of sitting there and playing the Nothing Else Matters solo for hours and thinking that was the most awesome thing in the world. Alright, that's it for this one. If you have any questions, just post them below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.